Hi Camp Happiness Campers, welcome to Virtual Camp. For my project for this video, we're going to do a science experiment and we're going to try to bloom paper colored flowers. So my hypothesis is once we color, let it dry, cut it and fold it, we're going to place the flowers in the water and the flowers are going to bloom. So let's see if my hypothesis is true. So first, let's go over the items we are going to need for our science project. So we are going to need our printed flowers. So in your camper pack, you got two, so you can use both or you could just use one. You're going to need markers. You're going to need scissors. And then you're going to need a container or pan or bowl and fill it with water. I would recommend about 1 to 2 inches. I already have my water. You can kind of see a little bit in there already. Okay, so let's go over the instructions. So step 1 is we're going to color the flowers first. Then we're going to let the flowers dry because the marker gets the paper wet, so we're going to let it dry. Then we're going to fill the container, pan, or bowl with water. Then we're going to fold the petals, but we're not going to fold them too tight. I'm going to show you. We're going to fold them nice and light. And then we're going to gently place the flower and we're going to be scientists and see, is the flower going to bloom? Yes or no? Is our hypothesis going to be true or false? Okay. So let's get started coloring our flowers. So you can color it any way you like. You can make any kind of design. So let's get started with that. The colors that I have available are yellow, orange, blue, and green. You can color one color or many colors. So let's get started coloring. So after you're done coloring your flower, this is what mine looks like. It's gonna be a little wet. You can kind of see the spots where I colored a little dark. So I would recommend maybe asking your parent, or if you have a phone, or on your microwave, or even on your oven, is setting a timer. Just let it dry. And I would recommend maybe waiting about 5 minutes to let it dry. So I'm gonna pull up my timer and I'm gonna go into timer and I'm gonna put mine on for 5 minutes. So we have about 5 minutes. Let it see if that dries, and then we'll come back and get cutting. Okay, so once the timer's up, what you're gonna need next is your scissors and your paper. So you're gonna cut your flower. So just follow the lines along. If you have a little bit of trouble cutting, maybe ask for adults' help or just try your best. So we're going to cut the flower. So you're going to put your scraps to the side. We no longer need these. If you still have time to cut, you can pause here before we get started folding. So this is what my flower looks like, all cut out, all ready to go, nice and dry. You can check the ends and see if they're dry, and then we'll get to folding. Okay, next we're going to fold the petals. So you can start with the top petal and you're just going to fold it lightly like that, okay? And then you're going to take the next petal and fold it lightly. And then you're going to take the next petal, fold it lightly. Keep on doing it until you have no more petals left. And they're all in the middle. So you can see what I did. I didn't really crease them too much. I just pressed them down very lightly. And then they end up like this, okay? So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the iPad and I am going to place it in the water and we're gonna see if our hypothesis is true or false. Okay, so Here's my flower. Now I'm gonna place it in the water very gently and let's see if it blooms. So it looks like our hypothesis is true. If we color, let it dry, cut the flower and fold it and place it in the water, our flower will bloom. And you can kind of see that the marker is bleeding into the water, right? It's changing the colors of the water, different colors. So we have some blue, some orange, some green, some yellow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this experiment. As we said before, the hypothesis was true. Once you do all the instructions to the flower and you place it in the water, it will bloom. I hope you guys have a wonderful summer and you enjoy the rest of the activities coming your way. See you guys soon. Bye.